but
Yeah,
I'm gonna have
we're
it.
behind schedule. That's why I'm like going really fast. Okay, one thing I ask of you is to be quick, run, and don't take anything personally. But right now we had some setbacks, so we're like on plan D already. Okay, so that's why we're taking a long time because we have to go to this plan, to this plan, to this plan. Okay, so sometimes it'll be waiting and then fast. Wait, speed up. Wait, speed up. Is that clear? Okay, everybody come on in. I feel really heavy, shitty energy right now, and it's not okay. They're still okay? No, yeah. Just nervous? Okay, we're nervous. My ultimate goal and ours together is to have a kick-ass show. So it's nothing personal, like, oh, she yelled at me. No, it was get it done so we have a kick-ass show. Okay, you're great? Okay, let's bring it in. Give me your absolute best. I have always loved concerts, and my first concert was Michael Jackson, and I was 7 years old, and it was at Dodger Stadium, and I was in the 7th row. And then I saw Pearl Jam when I was 15 years old in Indio, where they have Coachella now, and I thought I was gonna die, literally. I thought my ribs were gonna crush, and I thought I was gonna suffocate because all the moshing and all the dancing, and thousands of people just pressed up against you. And that was the most exhilarating time I ever had in my life up until that moment. And it was at that moment that I fell in love with rock concerts. I fell in love with the feeling, the energy, the rawness of people. And ever since then, I went to rock concerts over and over. So, needless to say, I always wanted to create a festival for years. And with all my businesses, I always knew everything was a stepping stone. Everything was me learning something. And I always wanted to create one. I just didn't know where, I didn't know how. And I like to tell people this story that the ideas that I get literally are just a download. They're just a voice. I'll just hear a voice that says, do this. And I heard MainFest. I just heard, people say, where did you come up with the title? It just came to me. And that's how I came up with it.
Oh, putting on a music festival. Oh, like the capital cities. I'm like, what? What magic do you have, lady? It's crazy. Yeah, it's just been something else.
She just makes it work.
She does. She makes it happen. She doesn't.
She surrenders.
She doesn't. Yeah, she doesn't take no for an answer. When she's like, "I'm gonna do this," it happens. Like she's tenacious.
First time creating MainFest. Yeah, so there's a lot of unknown. We don't know. I don't know what 4,000 people will look like on Main Street. I don't know. I don't know if it's too much or too little. I don't know. We'll see.
And how many bands is it again?
50 bands, 50, maybe even more. I don't even know. I didn't even count it. Yeah. On our main stage, we had a competition, and Too Bad won. Then we have Swim guy, Mark Baker. He's new. The Commons, Night Funk, Chick Chick Chick, Miami Horror, and Capital Cities. My favorite. And then we have 3 side stages. Each side stage has 8 bands. So those are really good bands too. We're having a contest right now for one of the bands to play on our main stage, and it came to our attention that one of the bands is cheating, and they bought fake followers on Instagram to like their photo. So they have 1,200 followers and almost 1,700 likes on their photo. So we're dealing with that right now. Because even the other band was like, they should be totally disqualified. What he wrote, it made sense.
Okay, so then that's your call, and we would just change it that way.
So my name's Amanda. I'm on the MainFest team. My job is really interacting with the downtown businesses and making sure that they have all the information that they need. Their employees are going to be okay for the day. And I'm also helping with some admin things for both Leslie, Joanna, and Clarissa. We are really excited. It's going to be an awesome day, and I've been helping out wherever I can, to be honest. I mean, how do we know this band? Are they just a random band that came up? Or we? At the end of the day, it's just a group of kids who are trying to get their music career.
Yeah. Guess what? They just admitted to cheating in the competition.
Hi guys, Clarissa, how are you?
Yeah.
I'm
I'm gonna take a photo of it just for. I learned that. Always take a photo to prove. I'm gonna delete it. So I'm writing the email to make sure that it's properly said. So we're gonna take them out of the Instagram, get those followers. So learning something new. So now we know we gotta add that into the rules next year. Yeah, but one of the things with electricity, we're trying to see how many generators we're gonna need, and we wanna set the vendors up so they look really cool and they're kind of like not all hugged together, but it looks like we may have to do that. So a lot of times when you see events and you're wondering why did they set it up that way, there's always a reason why things are set up a certain way. So we're working it out. We're gonna see at the meeting a little bit how that goes.
Okay, 10 minutes? To take off? I'm gonna go move my car. Okay, I'm gonna take off.
All right, everyone, let's get started. Everyone has a copy, hopefully, of the layout and the map. As you see, we're 12 days out. So let's start.
We had a meeting this morning at one of the restaurants, and we wanted to use it as a VIP beer garden. She wants to rent it to us for $5,000, and I told her I'd give her $500. She doesn't want to take it, so she's not happy about that.
No, I mean, if you don't come to an agreement, just, they do what they do, and,
And we just fence off their area?
I mean, you don't be mean to them, but whatever people will go there and sit there, and they won't have traffic flow. And then that's their problem, correct?
Yeah, we try our best.
Yeah, so just, I mean, there's nothing you could do, so don't worry about it, right? Or am I missing something?
Well, you don't want to put the fence right in front of that
Just
picnic
because
area,
it's
right?
the best real estate and it will look not as attractive. So we're moving our VIP beer garden as of a couple hours ago. So we're trying to figure that out, where we're going to put it. So we'll see about that. That's it. That's what's happening. But we're getting everything together. We got a week and a half, and then we're going to pack it with 4,000 people. So that's what we're doing right now. So, bless you. I hired a graphic artist to create the flyer that's going to go out, the map. I told him I needed it yesterday, Monday. It's now Tuesday. He barely sent me a photo. I've been begging him to send me something. He kept just putting it off. I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you. He's in New York, so the time is a little off. And then he texted me this morning the photo of it. It was awful. So I fired him. I just told him, and he called back and he wanted to render it, and I said there's no way, I just cannot gamble it. So I asked the original graphic artist again. I begged her, and then she has a friend. So now we're putting that together a little last minute. That should have been done already. However, we don't know the band lineup until today, so we couldn't even have done it. But all the graphics should have been ready, and then we just pop it in the lineup and print. And now we're starting from scratch. So I'm actually sending the email right now, and Leslie's helping me with that. So we're on that.
My name is Leslie Ansai, and I am like a project manager for MainFest.
I gotta go pick up the t-shirts right now from American Apparel. I gotta go to Cavio. So I gotta go to 2 places, take it to the screener, and then, oh my gosh, I just realized the t-shirt guy hasn't sent me the last images. Okay, I gotta call him. And then getting all the t-shirts screened. And then the banners need to be made. Oh, I need to do that right now. That's what's going on right now. So there's 3 big projects that need to be done. Yeah, event planning, a lot of it is last minute because you don't know what you have until the last 2. There are people say, why don't you make the banners earlier? But you don't know the logos and you don't know the sponsors until right before, and then you make it. And then you just put everything to fast production. And that's what we're doing.
How many days until MainFest?
3 days. 3 days. Yes or no?
Which one are you talking about? Because I did all the...
Every business in Main Street.
Yes, I'm pretty sure. From Garfield.
Pretty sure?
From Garfield to 2nd Street, right?
Okay, come on, Wade. Here's MainFest. We have Garfield. Here's 1st Street. Here's 2nd. Okay, every single business here?
Yeah, I went
You went to all of them? You sure?
Yeah.
So I don't think everybody, I don't drive by and see everybody with a poster.
Because Karen said that either when you put it up, they take it off like within like 2 or 3
Yeah,
days.
that's, hun, I said last time, I go make sure it came down, we need to replenish it.
My name is Wei. I am basically Joanna's assistant, and I mostly focus on marketing and all that through social media. So all those things that take a lot of her time, I'm there to just help.
Yeah, I did. I went in. So the one that didn't have it, I did go in.
Okay. I'm so confused. It's hard to believe that you went to every single business and even in 2 hours. This right here is like a 10-hour job.
Because I went in, it was pretty quick. They're like, oh yeah, that's fine, put it up. So I just put it up and that's it.
All right. So wait, I just want to make sure that you and I communicate in a way, 'cause especially on Saturday for the festival, we have to communicate in a way where we get it. It's got to be fast. Clear? Okay. So just know that on Saturday, I need the question right away. I don't need a story. Just get right to it. Clear? Okay. So my name is Joanna. If you haven't met me, I just want to say thank you. It takes a team, it takes a village, and I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate it, and words cannot describe it. So thank you. Yeah. So give yourself a Okay, we're gonna move forward.
My name is Clarissa, and I've been in charge of the vendors, floating back and forth with whatever Joanna needs me for, and I'm actually one of her trainers at the Fit Factor studio, so she has her hands on many businesses, and that's how I met her.
So I have questions coming at me all around. It's like, Joanna, what do I do about the vendors? I'm gonna look at you, and I'm just gonna walk away. Because I need you to problem solve, and that's not my responsibility, it's Clarissa's or whomever. So I just want to preface it that day, don't come to me with a problem. For example, if you say, Joanna, this vendor wants to move from left to right. I think I can move him to the right. Is that okay with you? Do you see the difference? With one more day until MainFest. 28 hours, something. I'm so tired. Yeah, I've been here for, I don't even know how many hours, since 5 a.m. I don't know. I'm just tired. It's a lot. And leading the cavalry, and it's exhausting. Making sure, you gotta run a tight ship.
We had the final meeting. You want to talk about that a little bit? Just how everything went before?
It was exciting. It was exciting to see new faces, everyone come together. The energy was great. And I think everyone left pretty clear.
My name is Alan. I'm an intern for Joanna. I'm in charge of feeding the volunteers snacks and keeping in charge of the food provisions.
My name is Karen. And I'm an intern here at the Fit Factor Studio. I'm one of the volunteer coordinators, and I help out with Virginia.
Yeah, okay. So my name is Justin Van Branken, 19. It's funny because a lot of people that are working for this event know Joanna personally, and then there's me, because I kind of just went on their social media, their Instagram, their Twitter, and I saw that maybe I could get in contact with them. This is probably like one of the first years they've ever done this. Maybe this is something I can be a part of, because I would love to learn more about what a music festival is like, and I would love to help, and I feel like that help that I'm giving would help me as I learn how to do this type of stuff. and instantly right away it just felt like this small community of people. It was like really like heartwarming in a way. I mean, as funny as that sounds, like just instantly everyone was really nice to you. Joanna, like I hadn't even met her until maybe it wasn't even a month ago, and she's just so passionate and so nice and so genuine. And you know, there's a lot of people in this industry, like people that just want to use people and just don't care about who they're working with, but Joanna clearly has this passion that a lot of people don't have. She has that mentality, and it's just she's a great person to know, and she's a great person that like I'm happy to have met.
And you seem you're really good with keeping the energy up with everyone. How do you do that?
Oh yeah, good. Okay, I'm glad I am, because sometimes I feel like it's going down. I have 3 coaches. I have 3 business coaches, and I met with one of them today for 10 minutes because I needed a pep talk. And she just, you know, reminded me of the leader that I need to step into. And the leader that I want to be is on a different path. I hope I didn't scare people, because I can be very direct, firm, but as long as people don't take it personally, it's in order to get the job done. It's just exhausting. We had a lot of things had come up today, just that we had a lot of fires to put out. But yeah, I know where I want to go, and I know the type of leader that I need to step into, because I think the old Joanna would have been in tears many more times than I have been. So I think I'm doing okay. Yeah. I think because I show that it's easy, or that I'm in control, that it looks easy. That makes sense. So I tell people, if I had a quarter for every time people message me saying, I want to learn what you do, can I come and learn? And it's not for everybody, you know. And then a quarter for how many people have stayed. It's tough. Event planning is not for everybody, or business ownership is not for everybody. But for the right people, it's a good job. You know. But yeah, so it's tough.
Okay. So we'll see you Saturday, if not tomorrow, 3:15 or 6. Saturday 7. You ready? Do it. Okay, let's bring it in. What do you want to say? Let's say badass on 3. 1, 2, 3. Badass!
We're the crazy ones.
Start off with your name and
Okay. My name is Virginia Casado. I am the general manager here at the Fit Factor Studio, and for MainFest, I am the volunteer coordinator. Yeah, so today we had 2 orientation meetings with the volunteers, the high school volunteers. We have about 100 total. So today what we just wanted to do was let them know what to expect for tomorrow, what some of their responsibilities are going to be, and what our expectations are of them, because they are representing Queen Bee Entertainment and MainFest. That will be helping out tomorrow. I'm just, I have no words for it. I remember when Joanna had said, oh, I'm going to put on a music festival in Alhambra, and I was like, oh, that's cool. And she got Capital Cities to headline it, so that's pretty awesome. So yeah, it's just really, really good stuff. All right, we are going to play. Yes.
Is this the first music festival that you guys hold?
Yes, this is the very first MainFest. Certainly will not be the last. So you're all along for the ride like the rest of us. Yay! This is new for all of us. So I've done events with Joanna before, and not like assisted, but I've been in previous events that she's put on, and even those, to me, I was like, wow, that's so amazing, like she does all this. This is just something on such a grand scale that we're all just kind of, we're rolling with it. It's a little worrisome working with teenagers. I just think something of this magnitude, it's new for all of us, but there's also a lot of really good energy that big events breed. So I think for them, they're jumping in, you know, without even testing the water. They're just going for it. Thank you very much. I will see you tomorrow, 9:30 or 2 p.m. Please do not be late.
Just get it done. So today, with the last day before MainFest, it's going pretty well.
MainFest MainFest is tomorrow.
It's 12 hours until MainFest.
12 hours
It's gonna be tomorrow morning, bright and early. Everyone's ready to go.
People became more focused, there's more tension, right? Like, as things are nearing. So everyone's kind of hyped up, everyone's busy.
And it happens with events, but really how last minute a lot of the things are. We're getting a lot of information today that we've asked for maybe weeks ago, maybe even months ago. For sure weeks ago, maybe months ago, and we're barely getting answers today, the day before. So really trying to make it happen in the few hours we have left is the most stressful part.
Let me see. Oh, no, I like it.
I guess if there's tension, but I guess I just run a tight ship. I'm fine. I'm good. I think maybe people just take it like it's tension, but I just work like this. So I tell people, don't take it personally. Just get it done.
It's just the unknown. This is the first MainFest music festival ever, so we're, as much as we're excited, we really don't know what to expect. We get a lot of questions. How many people are coming? What's it gonna be like? How is it gonna run? And we're using what we think is gonna happen. You know, we're hoping it's gonna be, we know it's gonna be great, but we're hoping it's gonna be amazing, and everyone's gonna walk out saying, "That's so awesome. Let's go again next year."
Let's see. 4 hours.
4 hours until MainFest.
Tired, but it's kind of funny. Everyone is pretty excited. I feel like we've kind of gotten over the hump where we're really stressed because we're so close. You know, we're so close, and we're at the point where it's like, well, it's happening. We have 4 hours. It's about to happen. So you kind of just have to let go of certain things.
I think we should have dance break time.
I agree.
Just her positive energy and her just reassuring us that everything's gonna happen, and we're gonna have a great day no matter what.
As the leaders, you calm down, it sets the tone for everybody else. Because if the leader freaks out, then everybody else will freak out. So I did freak out a couple times this week with some F-bombs, but we just laugh about it afterwards.
No, it's just amazing working for Joanna. She's just an amazing boss, an amazing mentor, and just to see her in action, it's like, it's magical almost, you know? I wish I could sit down and take notes tomorrow, but we'll all be busy. But yeah, it's just really exciting.
You just feel, when there's magic, you feel it. Your intuition is always right. It's always right. You know, when they say the gut or whatever, intuition is always right. However, sometimes you know it and you'll fight it. And you go, oh, it wasn't intuition. It's always there and it's always guiding you. It's like, you know when you herd sheep, and the sheep will go this way and you kind of go this way and you kind of go, and that's what life's doing. It just kind of keeps moving you in one direction. And see, people say it's coincidences. Coincidence means to coincide. Coincide is a coincidence. That's the Latin word. So you coincide with life. So you say it's a coincidence. It is a coincidence. You coincide, and it's magic. And that's when magic happens. And the universe is saying, you're doing it right. You're going to be fine. It's all good. So I came in, and then ever since then, I was like, whatever. I'm just so calm right now. It's, you know, might get a few annoyances here and there. It's all good. I'm excited. It's more anticipation and just everything's rolling. I wish I had more time. There's still more social media I want to do. So there's just a lot. So now we're doing parking passes, all that little stuff.
So, how many hours are you planning on sleeping tonight?
I'll probably sleep 3 hours tonight. Yeah, and I always get my sleep, but it's because we're meeting the stage. I got to meet the stage in about 4 hours. So other than that, I'd sleep. I always make sure I get my sleep. I'm not the type to stay up all night. It'll get done, you know, but tonight I'll get 3 hours. All right, we're gonna see you tomorrow, bright and early. Yeah, I'm gonna be nice and calm. I'm gonna set the leadership tone. Here we go, because this is the beginning of something really big and magical. This is the beginning of something really big. I feel it. So I can feel the universe talking to me. It's just guiding me. It's gonna be great. It's guiding me, telling me you're doing the right thing. Because life will always push you to the right path, and I feel it's in the right path.